Let's see if my cats behave themselves in the same room during this video. Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping week. This is for December 18th through the 24th, which means after this, I only have to film one more video in this planner. I don't know what it is about the end of the year, but I just want to be done with the planner. I usually fall behind during the holiday season just because there's so much going on. This year is no exception. So as much as I love this planner, and we'll do a flip through eventually, I think I'm ready to be done with 2023. It's like 10 days into the new year when I'm filming this, and I think I'm ready to be done and move on into better pastures with 2024. Anyway, this kit is leftovers. I only had one full box left over from this kit. It was called Carol. It was by Cinderella Paper. I used it 2 whole years ago when we went to see the Nutcracker at UCLA because it was like a Dickens themed, Christmas Carol themed kit, and that kind of went with the Nutcracker, kind of the same-ish time period. I specialize in the 19th century. Makes it sound like I have a doctorate degree. I don't, but that is kind of where I focused. My master's degree was the 19th century, so I should get my ish straight, but sometimes I don't. I'm not always the best with years. I'm rambling on. I don't know what's up. So as I've been doing the past few weeks, I have placed all of my labels. This is especially important when I do leftover weeks just because things get weird and I have to cut up checklists and things like that with these older kits. I paired this with Magical Sticker Co. Snowflake Underlays. I think her pattern is called Elsa. I should know. Actually, what happened to... I don't know what happened to the sheets for the underlays. Did I already throw them out? Hold on. We're 3 minutes into the video and I've done nothing. That's cool. I found them though. It's Elsa 1. I guess she has an Elsa 2, I'm assuming. And I can't remember if she calls this color Sparkly Hollow or Pixie Hollow, but you can probably figure it out if you go to her shop. All right, let's get into putting down some stickers because I've rambled on long enough about the 19th century and stuff. I don't know. So ultimately, I picked these leftovers and these underlays. Sorry, my nails are a state right now. I'm in the middle of moving because we were going to Colorado at the end of this week. And I'm like, Colorado, snow. It ended up being very warm in Colorado when we were there. It was almost 60 degrees and there was not snow except on the tops of the Rockies. So it's fine though. I didn't have an alternative kit to use, so we just stuck with it. My 2 habit trackers are still for Clover's 2 pills a day and Evie's 2 rounds of probiotics per day. And then I have my dinners sidebar here. And then I'm going to use this piece of washi as a label and then this box, this half box, to mark a couple of things. So I was feeling really burnt out this week. I noticed looking back at this week that I just finished filming, I marked being grumpy or in a bad mood or upset about something almost every day of the week prior. So by this time I was really burnt out from work and life and everything. This semester really did me in just with throwing everything at me. So this Grumpy Molly is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I was just feeling really burnt out. I worked for 3.5 days this week, and then we had to take our kitten to Colorado for her checkup. And then I was not going to work until after Christmas. Normally I try to get grading done before Christmas, even though grades aren't due until after New Year's, because I just want to enjoy my holiday, right? And most years, even with other stuff going on, I'm able to accomplish that. This year, it did not happen because I basically had to take most of Thursday and all of Friday off to travel to take care of my kitten. She is my top priority. Her situation has been an emergency, and I have been doing my job pretty well, all things considered, considering that I am the one mostly taking care of her. But she's the priority. Never going to get another Clover, and she can't take care of herself. She is a baby, and she's also a cat and doesn't know how. So anyway, didn't get the grades done before Christmas, but that's okay. I'm not in trouble for that. So anyway, the other thing I'm marking in the sidebar is that Clover was just acting like what I would call a real cat more this week. She's growing up. She's becoming a cat instead of just a kitten. It's been so funny to see how she's developed, not only physically, but mentally over the last, we've had her for 6 months now as of this filming. It's just so funny. It's like, there's so many things that you don't realize a cat doesn't know until they like gain experience in the world. So she just started being really chatty this week. She started meowing a lot more at me, screaming at me. She's really energetic, and she started like rubbing up against me, which she wasn't doing before. So I just wrote that she's acting like a real cat now. So that sticker is from Beneva Creations, and I'm hoping, oh gosh, that my battery makes it through this video, but we'll see. All right, Monday was a work day. I was grading revisions for my, I'm calling it my prerequisite class. Basically, it's the class that people take if they don't place into regular college writing. I was a little disappointed that a bunch of people did not turn in a revised version of their paper, because that was the opportunity to get more points. So, and some people who didn't do the revision then emailed me to be like, what else can I do? And I'm like, that was what you could do. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but like, that was the opportunity to improve your grade. Just saying. Both of these stickers are from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I took care of cleaning out the litter boxes this day. And then I was feeling really anxious about a situation that I'm not going to describe. That's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Just found out some information that I was worried about, that really I didn't need to be worried about, but my brain's not always the most rational. I'm just going to be honest. Then I was playing with both of the cats later in the day. That is Molly Loves Gymnastics from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I was writing in my journal some things to remember to talk about with my therapist in a couple of days, because it does help to give yourself homework for therapy, to like be like, sometimes I get into a meeting and I'm like, what am I upset about? What did I want to talk about? So writing it down helps. So that is from Cinderella Paper. FaceTimed my husband that evening, so that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we were continuing with the advent calendar. This week I had more space to mark the cat's advent calendar. So this day, I got a cute red and green felt ball toy that they both really like. They don't love every single toy out of the advent calendar, but most of them are a pretty big hit with them. There's a ton of fuzzies underneath that sticker. So this is Molly Loves Christmas Ornaments, and that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I'm pulling in a few like not bucket list, I don't really like to use that term, winter list stickers from Cinderella Paper, because I have hot chocolate a lot during the winter, but I wanted to mark it this day since I had space. So that's from Cinderella Paper. I think that was a freebie. Tuesday, I was really tired, so I'm going to mark that with this pillow from Pink Diamond Planner Co. And then I was doing more work. I was grading my regular freshman comp classes final projects, which are more multimedia based, which I find interesting. I like doing that project at the end of the semester, so that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I had been added to the faculty pool at that community college I talked about last week, but this was the day they actually offered me some specific classes, so that was cool. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then played with the cats again. So this is the same sticker, just a slightly different direction as the day before. This full box was also from Cinderella Paper, but it was from a freebie. I just kind of threw it in here because I thought it went with the other patterns. And then I'm going to mark the Advent again with this little sticker. It's a Santa icon from Planet Hannah. And this day it was a cute little plush peppermint candy toy with a cute little face. It reminded me of Clover, so I thought that was really cute. And then this TV little thing is from the kit, because this is an old version of her kits that has labeled little things. So I was watching Trevor Noah's stand-up comedy. I think his newest special came out this day. And then I was continuing to watch the second season of Space Force. Wednesday, sorry, there's a big old truck going by. Loudest truck, geez. Wednesday, it actually rained, so that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I had a credit card payment to make. Then I was grading my freshman students' final reflections. I have them do a little reflection on like their writing process and their actual writing over the course of the semester. All of these next few stickers are going to be from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Took care of the litter, cleaned that out, and then I had therapy. And I referenced my journal from the few days before because I have a hard time remembering why I'm even upset. So it helps to have notes. Then I had to pack because we were going to leave for Colorado. So this is from Cinderella Paper. And then the toy in the cat advent calendar this day was a green sparkly mouse toy, which if you've never had a cat and you end up getting a cat, basically the perfect toy, well, I don't know. I have 2 cats, so my sample size is small for this study, but both of my cats absolutely love mice toys. It drives them bonkers. They love it. So save yourself some money. Just get the mouse toys to start, see if your cat likes them, and then go from there. Cat toys are pretty affordable, honestly. And they are all over my house. And then this evening I finished Space Force, and no spoilers, but I was kind of like, what? That's the end? And it was. And I don't think that show is ever coming back, so that was weird. I do think the first season of the show was a lot stronger than the second one. I feel like with the second one, they totally ran out of places to go, which is funny because they explore space on that show. So the possibilities are limitless, but oh well, it was good for what it was. Moving over to Thursday. Thursday was where we had to go out of town. So the first thing I'm gonna mark, everything's really loud right now, I'm sorry. First thing I'm gonna mark, I did do a little bit of work before I left the house because I didn't have to leave until noon. So I graded a few research papers. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then after our last visit that took longer than the vet liked, she gave us gabapentin, and I asked her if we could give it to Clover not only before her appointment the next day, but before I took her on the plane to see if that calmed her down a little bit. And she said, yeah. Clover hates gabapentin. Based on the smell of it, it smells very like sweet and acrid. Like I can kind of get why she hates the taste of it. She also just really hates liquid medications. So I chased her around for probably half an hour before I finally got the gabapentin in her. I'm not sure it even really did anything to her. So great. So that's the This Is Fine Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Then I drove to the airport and flew with Clover to Colorado. So that was a pretty uneventful trip. I flew out of Long Beach Airport this time, so Clover has now seen like 4 different airports, and she's going to see a 5th one in January. Long Beach Airport is cool because you can board outside, or you go outside to board the plane. So you can board from the front door and from the back door. So I went to the back door because a lot of people don't want to do that because then you're in like the last row. But I was like, I want to be in the last row. I don't want anybody to sit next to me because I have this kitten, and the flight attendant was very nice to me. And he was like, you know, you should sit in the middle seat because we're not going to have a full flight. And that's usually the easiest place to fit the carrier under. I'm like, oh, good tip, I guess. And then he asked about her as I was deboarding at the end of the flight. He's like, how'd she do? I'm like, she let out one cry when we were taking off, but then after that she was fine. He's like, oh, I didn't even hear that. So she was really good. I'm like, thank you. During the flight, I read Mexican Gothic, which is the novel that I was reading at the time. Really good. I liked it. I realized I haven't been using my Molly Loves Literature book stickers. So this is Pride and Prejudice. It's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I decided to use like either 19th century or like Gothic-ish books because like Mexican Gothic I feel like is like adopting the Gothic novel or the 19th century novel and then kind of turning it on a modern take, so I like that. I met my husband in Denver. He flew from Sacramento to Denver, so that is from Fox and Cactus. His flight got in like an hour after mine, so we met up in the Denver airport. It was cute. And then we got our rental car. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. We chose Hertz this time, and the guy checking us, giving us the car, checking out the car to us, whatever you want to call that, He was asking what the purpose of our visit was, and we were explaining we were going to the hospital. And he was so nice. He was so friendly. He was like, oh, so what's wrong with her? And we were explaining, like, she's doing well now. It's just, you know, we have to keep coming here for checkups. So that's why we're here. Then we had to figure out what food to get because I think it was already like 9 o'clock by the time we drove up to where we were going. So we went to a place called Cava that my husband recommended. He was like, it's basically Mediterranean food in Chipotle style, like, or Chipotle, but Mediterranean food. I'm like, cool, sounds good. Probably one of the better things we ate on one of these trips. And then we went to our hotel. So that sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then it was the winter solstice this evening, which was funny because this was probably the warmest it had been in Colorado during my 3 different visits so far. So, but winter officially began. It was the short, I'm sorry, I was not showing you that. Winter officially began. It was the shortest night of the day, or the shortest day of the year. Yeah, longest night of the year, shortest day, right? So that is a holiday sticker from Once More with Love. Friday, oops, my foot is falling asleep. That's not good. Friday, we got up bright and early to give Clover more gabapentin because it was prescribed to her for before her vet visits. They still had to sedate her a little bit. So it didn't really work, but oh well. At least I had my husband to help me give it to her this time. We put her in like the little bathroom in the hotel room. So we were able to corner her easier and make less of a mess. So not a fan of that drug though, her. She does not like it. And then I cuddled her in the bed before we had to take her to her appointment. She loves to cuddle when we're in Colorado because it's colder than here, obviously. Although this week, it was probably the same temperature in Denver as it was in Orange County. So that was kind of funny. Then we took her for her checkup and her blood work's good and everything's looking good as far as the disease that she has. This is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. It's my last Molly Goes to the Vet sticker that I have. Unfortunately though, the vet told us that her heart muscle seemed to be a little thickened, like slightly thickened. So she recommended an echocardiogram. She's like, you'll have to pay for that. Is that okay? We can do it today or we can do it in January when you come back. And I'm like, me with anxiety is like, let's just take care of it today so that like we know if there's anything we can do. So I put in this heart little thing from the kit to mark that Clover had an echocardiogram. I was impressed that they were able to just like have the cardiologist see her right away and do the echocardiogram. Like I had to wait like maybe an extra hour. And then Clover comes in to say, hi, yes, you've had lots of expensive tests this last year. You have. She's like prowling around. You playing with Evie? But yeah, I was happy that they were able to just do it right away. Because our other cat had to have an echocardiogram back in March, and it took a couple of months to schedule it. It also cost a lot more. Like it was probably $800 for our big cat here in Orange County. And then at this vet hospital, it's a teaching hospital, it was like less than $500. Still not something I was planning to spend money on this year, but it was cheaper. And we got it done right away. And so what they found is that, yeah, her heart muscle is slightly thickened. So her vet here recommended that we get it rechecked in 6 months. We can do that out here instead of going to them for that. And just we want to compare the scans just to make sure things are okay. Unfortunately, there are so many different ways that the disease that she has can affect cats. Like it presents differently in every type of cat, and it can infect almost any system in the body, unfortunately. So it might be something related to the disease she has, or it might just be something else that she has. We don't know. So, oh well. It was kind of sad because it's like we're making progress on one front and then there might be other issues down the road. And she's got so much energy and she's just so cute and I love her. She's walking by as I'm saying that. Yeah, you are. And it's about to be Christmas, and it was kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like, let's just run the tests and go from there. Take each day as it comes. That's where I'm at with the kitten. She's here now, so I'm just trying to cherish every moment with her. We got coffee from this place, this bus-looking coffee thing. She was about to close when my husband went up to the stand and he's like, oh, never mind, I don't need it. She's like, nope, you can be my last customer of the year. So I thought that was really cute. So that's from Oh Hey Cat Buns to Mark getting lattes from the little coffee shop thing that looked like a bus. My husband went back to the hotel and packed up all of our stuff and checked us out of the hotel. They gave us like an extra half hour, but they couldn't give us much more than that this time. But I had to stay at the hospital because Clover was having her echocardiogram. Then we got some sandwiches from a place called Yampa Sandwich Co. This was probably the best thing I've had to eat in Colorado so far. It was like a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. I was a fan. It was good. So that's from Cinderella Paper. Then we went and got gas in the rental car and returned it. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then we got on our flight home. This time I was flying with Nathan and Clover. I don't think anything eventful happened on this flight. We love it. That's from Cinderella Paper. I read more of my book. So this is from that Molly Loves Literature sheet again, but this time it's Little Kittens, so Little Women. And then when we came home, we probably got home around like 8 or 9. We watched the Game Grumps, the Jingle Grumps. I like their holiday episodes. Specifically the 10-minute Power Hour holiday episodes because they are chaotic and stupid, but they bring me joy. So I think they have done like Halloween. Actually, I don't remember if they've done Halloween. They've done Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, because Dan's Jewish, and I guess that's it. So yeah. And then this was week 8 of Clover's treatment complete. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Moving on to Saturday. I put the weekend banner up here because, I don't know, there was space up there. So I guess I already used the date covers of this kit the last time I used the kit. So I had space for the weekend banner. I do like when it's like a wood grain. I got to sleep in at least. I think my husband did too. When he's home, he's been trying to do the cat's medication and all of that for me, especially in the morning. So I appreciate that. And then this was the day I got back into posting to Instagram, my planner Instagram. So if you're not following me there, I know my Instagram and my YouTube have 2 different names. It's because back in the day when I started this channel, this was my Gmail, this was my main email. So I didn't want to take my actual name off of my YouTube channel because back then it was like all very much linked. But then I wanted my cutesy name for Instagram, or what I think is a clever name for Instagram. So I'm planning makes perfect. It's linked below. I don't know. I'm not the social media queen. So anyway, I took a bunch of Instagram photos of my planner from like March until now. And I started posting basically monthly recaps since I've been terrible about updating Instagram with planner spreads. So this is from Papershire. And then Clover was a lap cat this day, so I marked that with this sticker from Beneva Creations. I went to a local shop and ran into my neighbor, who was also one of my former professors. I will share what I bought here in a haul, my next haul. This is from Plannahannah, and then the Shop for Presents script is from Magical Sticker Co. because I was shopping for stocking stuffers for my husband and also like some things to put in my Secret Santa gift for my brother. So it was fun to shop with my neighbor, and also the person who owns that shop is really cool. She also used to teach English. So we love that. Now she makes candles and sells cute stuff. Was catching up on laundry that day. And then this was dose 9 of Clover's immunostimulant, another oral like liquid medication that she hates taking, but we must do it. Then my husband and I went out on a date night. So I got these Kobe beef sliders and my go-to pretzel bites, which are delicious. So I'm going to mark that with that icon from Linner Designs and the date night script from the kit, and I'll write the restaurant name above it. And then at the end of the day, we watched the holiday episodes of Great British Bake Off. In between all of this, I was wrapping gifts, but I wanted to put this over the overlay. This is from Cinderella Paper. So I think I wrapped gifts like right after shopping for presents earlier in the day, but this is where it would fit better in the spread. So that's why it's there. I want to show off as much of the underlays as I possibly can because, I mean, these are incredible, right? Sunday was Christmas Eve, but as I say, like every year, more importantly, it was our friend's birthday. So that is an old sticker from Oh Hello Co. Then we will mark it is Christmas Eve. That is from Once More with Love. And then we went over to my sister-in-law's this day to hang out with her. And is there a word for the spouse of your in-law? So my sister-in-law is my husband's sister. Is her husband my brother-in-law? Or what is he? Because I know he's my husband's brother-in-law. Does it matter? I don't know. English needs more words. Like some languages, I took linguistics in graduate school. Some languages have like designations for like if you have multiple siblings of the same gender, you have a different word for your oldest brother versus your second brother versus your third brother and so on. I could use those words as someone who's got a lot of siblings. Anyway, we went over to their house though, hung out with them and our two nephews. They have a neighborhood Christmas tree that still needed to be decorated this day, so we'll call him my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law got us all out there to decorate the tree. So those stickers are both from Plant a Hannah. I'll write tree in underneath that. That wasn't what I meant, but it's fine. Moving on. And then we played more Mario Wonder. It was me, my husband, brother-in-law, and the younger nephew. Because he's like, oh God, is he 11 or 12? I only have two nephews, so, you know, if I can't remember their ages, what year is it? Is he 12? It's in the planner. Hold on, let's cheat. His birthday is the day before mine, too. Yeah, he's 12. Okay, there we go. That's why we write things down. I literally won't remember. The older nephew, he's 15. He didn't, I guess, want to play with us. That's fine. But we played Mario Wonder. That is from Oh Hello Co. I'm no better at Mario Wonder than I was the last time I talked to you about it, but there we go. And then we did the advent calendar for like the last 2 days, I think, because we might have skipped a day while we were gone. One of the toys was this really cute like Christmas penguin, like this little plush penguin, so I was playing with Clover with that, so I have no idea where that sticker's from, but I hold on to cute little animal stickers in hopes that I can use them someday, because I love penguins, they're cute. Can't have, what am I talking about? I definitely can't have a penguin. That's not right. They should be in the wild. But I especially couldn't have a penguin because I'm pretty sure my cats would eat it. I'm sure the penguin would try to fight back, but the cats would inevitably win. Let's be real. There's a lot of animals I can't have because I've chosen to have cats, you know. So, oh God, this TV sticker got stuck like a very wrong way on my sheet. Oh no. Come off the sticker sheet, please. Okay, I might not be able to put this sticker down right away because I think I stuck it to like, look what happened here. What happened here? Nobody knows. Oh, everyone was really nice to me at the airport on this trip too. Like Long Beach Airport, I definitely always recommend it if you have to come to Southern California. Probably my top choice of airport. It's cute, it's small, they like leaned into the nautical theme, and also everyone's really nice. Sometimes security takes a really long time. I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this sticker because it is, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I don't know if this is still gonna stick. I'm gonna mark that we watched the holiday episodes of Great British Bake Off and then the Try Guys Without a Recipe series because there were new episodes of that. But yeah, like the Southwest employee before security, because you have to check in your cat. She was like trying so hard to do the most for me. Like she checked me in for my flight the next day, which she totally didn't have to do, but she did that for me. And then they didn't have me do this before. Sorry, my camera battery died and totally cut me off in the middle of a sentence. But she basically, in previous flights, I had to check in at the counter for both times and pay separately. But she's like, oh, well, I'll have you pay the pet fee for both flights right now. And then she thought she could give me like, you have to have a special luggage tag. for the pet carrier, but I guess she couldn't give that one to me for the next day's flight. So, but she was trying. She was trying so much to like make my life easier, which I really appreciated. I realized over here I forgot to mention that the reason I put down a sushi sticker, and this is like a shrimp sashimi sticker from the sticker party, is that we cooked some shrimp for our cats for dinner. We were making etouffee. I should say my husband was making etouffee. So we put some shrimp aside and made that for the kitties. And then we watched Great British Bake Off Holidays and War. Also, the cats got some sushi toys in their stockings. These are already dirty and covered in my hair and cat fur and stuff, but I thought I'd bring that up because it looks exactly like that sticker. I don't really order, I don't think this is supposed to be shrimp though. I mean, I think this would be more tamago. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, anyway, tossing that aside. Oh wait, here's one that looks... This is what I mean, like shopping for the cats is super cheap. Like I got 4 of these in a pack. Like 2 of them look like this and are just like that. These were stocking stuffers for them because my cats have Christmas stockings. Yes, they do. And then the other 2 look like sushi rolls and they have rattles in them. So they're cute. Anyway, Denver airport, terrible place to be Christmas weekend. Like Friday was like a zoo. The security line, they were not nice to us there. Normally security has been really nice lately. This day, I think they had like some subcontractors, like people who weren't really employed by TSA. They were wearing like purple shirts and they were just like supposed to be managing the line and they were not nice to us. Like they made us, these like older people in front of us they were making them like zigzag back and forth a lot to do crowd control. But I'm like, this line does not need to be this long. But it was really overwhelming. So reminded myself why I don't like flying during the holidays. I thought Thanksgiving was going to be bad. Thanksgiving was actually fine. It's just Christmas was awful. So here's what's left of the kit. I have 1 full box or half box left here. I have 1 square box and some washi left here. Another half box. All of these things are probably going to go in my leftovers collection at this point because I don't have any full boxes left from this kit. This kit is like 2 years old at this point. We have 1 little thing and some flags, all of the checklists except for this part that I cut out, and then all of the class labels and checklists, and then of course my underlays are done as well. So that's this week. The week before Christmas includes Christmas Eve. I like Christmas Eve sometimes more than Christmas Day as far as like the celebrations, which I know in like a lot of Mexican families, like Christmas Eve is like the big deal. So, and then Christmas Day is more just for relaxing, which is kind of what we did. Like we just hung out together with our cats on Christmas Day. So that was nice to do this year. But yeah, I hope your holidays went well. Thanks for listening to me. Let me know if you have any questions down below for some reason. And I will talk to you next time. Bye. Let's do one more wiggle for the Pixie Hollow, for the Sparkly Hollow. The sparkly foils are definitely like the biggest bang for your buck. Okay, bye.